All right. Okay. Good afternoon. I am Dr. Kelly McAdams, Associate Dean of Nursing, and I welcome you to Pasco-Hernando State College's Summer 2022 LPN pinning ceremony. At this time, I ask that you please silence your cell phones and ask that you rise while our graduates process to the stage and remain standing for our Pledge of Allegiance.
For the Pledge of Allegiance, the flag is located on your left-hand side. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Thank you, Brandy. This is a very exciting afternoon for our graduates. You will be joining us as we celebrate their pinning, which has a very long tradition, and so we will share some of that with you as we walk through this ceremony together to honor them. At this time, please welcome Dr. Timothy Beard, President of Pasco-Hernando State College.
Thank you, Dean McAdams, and let me just say how proud I am of this very momentous class. First class to graduate in our golden anniversary year. This year, 22-23, we are celebrating 50 years of existence in Pasco and Hernando County. Can we give this graduating class a round of applause? So good afternoon, nursing graduates, faculty, staff, and guests. This special ceremony again marks the conclusion of your practical nursing program and the beginning of your career as a nurse. You are graduating at an auspicious time again in PHSC's history, the very first class of our college 50th anniversary year. The theme of our anniversary year is, and I quote, "We are gold," unquote. This occasion is indeed a golden moment for you and for everyone gathered here today. First, allow me to, if any are present, recognize our District Board of Trustees or any Foundation Board members who may be present with us this afternoon. Let's give them a hand anyway. If there are any healthcare providers and hospital representatives present, please stand and be recognized, as you are great partners in this community. Thank you all so much. I think you know what most people in this state know. This is the #1 LPN program in the state of Florida. Thanks for being here. Practical nursing graduates, isn't it a wonderful thing to have completed the requirements for your career as a nurse? To reach, I know you want to say yes, you want to scream, right? To reach this important juncture in your lives, you invested countless hours in the classroom and in the clinics. Many of you juggled academics with jobs and family responsibilities. So this ceremony honors your efforts and your success. Again, let me say, as the CEO and the president of this great institution, Pasco-Hernando State College, we say congratulations. PN graduates, you are now prepared to enter the nursing field because PHSC nursing educators are dedicated to your training and your success. PHSC health program administrators, faculty, and staff, and let me say through social media, good afternoon, Dean Gabbard, we love you. We're going to ask all of her staff and administrators to please stand at this time. If you are part of our great nursing faculty, staff, there we are. Thank you. Thank you again, faculty, administrators, staff, for your dedication to our nursing graduates in our nursing program. Graduates, again, as you know, the nursing profession comes with many rewards and responsibilities. As a nurse, you have an opportunity to assist in healing bodies, and sometimes hearts, minds, and souls. You are to witness the life's most significant events, from birth to death, from illness to health, from crisis to recovery. In the nursing profession, sad experiences are inevitable, but you may also experience the birth of an infant, the moment when a patient is pronounced cancer-free, and when a serious illness, a seriously ill patient, is restored to good health. Gratitude will not always be expressed, but you will impact the lives of many patients and their families, more than you perhaps ever know. From this day forward, you can say, and I quote, I am a nurse. I am a PHSC trained nurse, unquote. That graduates, you indeed make us all very proud. Congratulations. Best wishes for a long, rewarding, and successful career. And as we always say here at PHSC, you can get there from here, and I'm going to see you at the top. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Beard. I would like to take a moment to recognize the individuals and organizations contributing to our students' success. Please allow me to start with PHSC's nursing faculty and staff. Without their wisdom and guidance, the students' achievements would not be possible. Would the nursing faculty and staff please stand? We have an exceptional group in our department for sure. There are additional Pasco-Hernando State College faculty, staff, and administrators here today. These individuals have assisted our PHSC students in reaching their goals. Would these individuals please stand and be recognized? I think to our community healthcare agencies whose support is endless, we express our sincerest gratitude. Our clinical agencies provide our students with the opportunity to apply their learned theory in a practice setting. Would the clinical agency representatives please stand? Please join me. Thank you. If you are an active member of our military, a veteran, or a veteran's family member, please stand as you are able and accept our recognition and gratitude for your service. If you are a graduate of PHSC, please stand and be recognized.
All right.
Still not real, is it? So, finally, we want to acknowledge the students' families and friends who have been the source of encouragement and inspiration for these students as they work diligently to complete the nursing program. Students, please take a moment and appreciate those who have supported you in achieving your goals. All the tears, all the times they wanted to quit, and here they are. They made it. I hear the amens out there. You all know what I'm talking about. Now I would like to introduce Madison Bleach from the West Campus LPN program, who will be sharing her reflections on nursing. Following Ms. Bleach, Geraldine Jean-Baptiste from the Porter Campus LPN program will be sharing her reflections.
Thank you. Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, honored guests, and welcome to PHSC's Class of 2022's Nursing Pinning Ceremony. Well, we've come to the end of our long shift at PHSC, and if there's anything a good nurse knows the value of, it's charting and documenting. So let's document the last years of our lives together. Starting from the beginning, on our first day of nursing school, when we were all strangers, both excited and terrified, our amazing teachers, Ms. Potts, Mrs. Mercado, Mrs. Houts, and Mrs. Griffin had us take our first step into a whole new world of nursing. We all sat up in the classroom where we would spend many hours jotting notes over the next couple of months, and together took a step forward into our futures. Needless to say, we had no idea what we were stepping into. Together, we survived our first exam where every question had 4 correct answer choices, but somehow the one we chose was still wrong. But we kept stepping. We made it to the notorious med-surg semester, lost sleep, friends, and some sanity, yet survived it, and we kept stepping. We learned in pediatrics that children are not just tiny adults, and in OB, we witnessed the miracle of life. Though not without some nausea, we kept stepping. As we look back at all the steps we took together and where we stand now, it's clear we learned to take care of our patients by first learning to take care of one another. I feel incredibly honored and proud to speak on behalf of this amazing class, as this class is truly one of a kind. Since day one, we have genuinely supported each other, whether it was by nudging each other to stay awake during our lectures, having Starbucks delivered to class, bringing each other energy drinks before heading to clinicals at 6:30 in the morning, celebrating together after every exam, after our first successful medication passes, and after every successful catheter insertion. There is a special bond this class shares through all the highs and lows that nursing school has thrown at us. And although being surrounded by determined, ambitious, and helpful peers made our goal of becoming nurses a reality, the real masterminds behind our success were truly our instructors. The instructors that challenged us, prayed for us, stressed out over our grades probably more than we did, and taught us values that go far beyond care plans and ATI nursing strategies. You are the nurses we aspire to be. Thank you for holding us to the highest standards of excellence to make sure we reached our full potentials. So here's to our extraordinary class, and here's to our remarkable instructors. Here's to our supportive loved ones who understood all of the nursing lingo in the speech because it's all we've talked about for the past year. And here's to all the energy drinks for pumping more caffeine than blood through our veins in order to get us here today. We took our first step together on that very first day of nursing as strangers, not knowing what lay ahead of us. We have gained knowledge, lifelong friends, and some incredible memories together. So class, as this is likely our last time in the same place at the same time together, know that we are no longer strangers, but now a family. So let's take a step into our futures together and into the unlimited potential that we are all capable of and have been prepared for. It has been a privilege to do nursing school and life with this exceptional group of people. We've always been told if you didn't document it, you didn't do it. And now that we've documented it, guess what that means? We did it. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Y'all not excited for us? Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Geraldine Jean Baptiste, more affectionately known as Gigi. It is with great honor I stand before you today to speak on my experience as a practical nursing student to represent the brilliant women of the Porter campus. First and foremost, I want to thank God for allowing me and my cohort to successfully complete this program to sit here today. Second, I want to thank my mom and dad for all of their sacrifices for me to be here today. We, as a class, would like to thank our support systems for being there for us through the tenor of this program. From the joyous moment to the tears, you were by our sides all the way. Without your support, we wouldn't have made it thus far. Mrs. G to you, but to the Porter campus, Queen G, thank you for dedicating your last year as a nurse educator to us. You are so committed to our success, we couldn't have been more blessed to have been your last class. We never felt like just another number, just another student. You equipped us to be the best nurses possible. This program offered some of the best experiences to enhance our knowledge base. I would like to highlight the simulations that truly helped us to put into practice a lot of the knowledge we gained through the tenor of the program. Thanks to my last simulation, I won't forget to put up the NPO sign when the doctor puts in that order. It's the little things like that that will set us apart in our field. They'll say, yeah, they went to Pasco-Hernando State College. As long as you did your half in this program, you are bound for success. Thank you to the faculty, staff, and administration that contributed to our success by laying out a fantastic program truly worthy of recognition. For this speech, they told me to speak on the good and the bad. So here comes the bad. For our last semester, the Porter campus students were told that we would have to commute to the West campus for our maternal peds and gerontology courses. Could you believe they would do this to us amid a gas crisis? Driving 1 hour one way, 2 hours both ways, every day during lecture. I think someone owes us a gas stipend. Let me tell you, the drive was well worth it. I and many of my classmates can attest that we feared we had only known Mrs. G this far along in the program and had no idea how rigorous maternal child and gero would be. Would we fail at the end? So close but so far? Let me tell you, this maternal child health subject comes natural to Mrs. Mercado and Miss Potts. It was worth the book. To my classmates, I am so proud of us. It is such an honor to look around at the end and see most of the people I started with. We were relentless, perseverant, and unwavering. LPN school is not for the weak, but we made it. Thank you.
Thank you both. You captured nursing school very, very well. At this time, Catherine Burke from the West Campus LPN program will introduce our guest speaker, Ms. Valerie Agostino.
Hello, everybody. Valerie Agostino, RN, was born in Queens, New York, and raised on Long Island. She moved to Florida in 1984 and has lived in the Spring Hill area for over 20 years. Valerie is married and is a mother of 2 with 3 grandchildren. Ever since she was a little girl, she followed her calling to become a nurse. Valerie first answered this calling as a volunteer at a local nursing home in Brentwood, New York. From there, she became a nurse's assistant and went on to become an LPN just like us. Valerie graduated Phi Theta Kappa from Pasco-Hernando State College with a degree in nursing. She is a graduate of Florida Healthcare Association's Executive Nurse Leadership Academy and a recipient of the Florida Nurse Administrator Award of Distinction for the state of Florida. During her nursing career, Valerie has held many roles including floor nurse, charge nurse, wound nurse, director of education, restorative nurse, infection control nurse, assistant director of nurses, and is currently regional director of clinical services for health services management. Without further ado, Valerie Agostino.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, hello, future nurses. It is a great honor to present to you on such an exciting day. I would like to thank the faculty and staff of Pasco-Hernando State College for inviting me here today. This is such an exciting time for you all as you begin your journey as a nurse. As a graduate of PHSC myself, I am grateful and blessed to be part of your practical nursing pinning ceremony. I want to specifically say congratulations to each and every one of you. You have worked tirelessly to get to this day. I know it has not been easy, but today you have made a key step in your journey. There is not a more gratifying profession in life than nursing. You will have the opportunity to help people and save lives. You should ask yourself, how can my nursing career change the world? You've made it this far. Now, keep your eye on the prize. We're all familiar with the expression, the eye of the tiger. Having the eye of the tiger means being laser focused on achieving a single goal. This is exactly what you have done to get here today to receive this great honor. You have made sacrifices, you've stayed the course, and now you begin to reap the rewards of this great accomplishment. As you embark on your nursing career, I want to share some valuable advice that you can always keep with you. Remember these words of wisdom. Okay. My sister would often say, maintain the 3 C's of life. Calm, cool, and collective. That was my sister. Okay. I want to add 2 more to those. It's compassion and communication. Always be compassionate and always practice good communication by giving and receiving a thorough report and letting the patient know what's going on. Talk to your patients, even if you think they can't hear you. I remember one day as a student, when I was a student LPN, my patient was in a coma. While I was bathing him, I would speak to him. Good morning, and I would say his name. Today is June 20th. The weather outside, oh, it's raining today. And I would talk to him while I was bathing him. Well, one day when I reported to duty and I went into his room and I said good morning to him, I thought he was sleeping. He said to me, I know that voice. You are the only one who spoke to me. Remember that and talk to your patients. even if you think that they can't hear you. He thanked me and he said to me, I will never forget you. Now that chokes me up when I think about it. Always do what's right. Always set a good example. Be a kind nurse. You never know what someone's been through. Never judge. Never judge. Be humble, never arrogant. Always be willing to learn. Use your resources. You're allowed to look things up, but not on Wikipedia, right? Take care of yourself so that you can take care of others. This is very important. You have to take care of yourself, okay? Work on your poker face. Always be professional. You got to work on that poker face. Time flies. Learn to prioritize and practice good time management. Enjoy every moment. We don't get a second chance at life. Always be willing to learn. Remember, see one, do one, teach one. Did you hear that a lot this year? Yeah. Never look down on anyone. The only time we look down on someone is when we're reaching a hand to help them up. "15 years ago, at my pinning ceremony, I stood at this exact spot, on this exact stage at PHSC. I was asked to share a poem, like some of you were asked to share. So I would like to share that poem with you today. For a special nurse. Long before you entered nursing, the Lord had played his part, planting seeds of love and kindness in the portals of your heart. For it's clear that you've been gifted with a sympathetic ear and blessed from the beginning with a willingness to cheer. And the people who you care for are better off by far when they're touched by your compassion, by the person that you are. For in times of woe and worry, when they're frightened or they're blue, no one could be more consoling than the friend they'll find in you. Now, with those words, keep in mind, take the same dedication and determination you have learned to foster throughout nursing school and pass that NCLEX. All right? Keep those same studying habits that helped you get to this point. Keep the same friends and family members who've supported you all along the way. And most of all, keep the eye of the tiger. Thanks again for inviting me to be part of this special day. I am confident that you will accomplish great things in your life and have many gratifying moments throughout your nursing career. Congratulations, PHSC Practical Nursing Class of 2022.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Agostino, for your inspiring words and continued support of the PHSC nursing program. So those were some wonderful words of wisdom, and I really focused on the poker face, right? When I told my mother, who's a lifelong nurse, I wanted to be a nurse, she's like, we need to work on this. So take that to heart for sure. Now we'll talk a little bit about the actual tradition of pinning. The pinning ceremony tradition originated in the 1860s at the Nightingale School of Nursing in London. Florence Nightingale chose to honor her nursing students by presenting each graduate with a medal. This afternoon, you will see the symbolic recreation of this nursing tradition as each student receives his or her nursing pin. The nursing pin represents the student's association with PHSC, as well as the nursing profession. The act of pinning marks a significant milestone for each of these graduates. the rite of passage into the nursing profession. The pin serves to remind everyone of nursing's historic promise to serve others. Graduates, as we begin, take a moment to reflect on your experiences and imagine your professional future. Consider the power your nursing presence will have on the life of each human being you encounter during your profession, during your career. Offering a smile to a frightened child, comforting the sick, and taking the time to hold a frail hand. That is the true power of your nursing presence. At this time, the nursing graduates will receive their pins. We will begin with West Campus. So if the nursing faculty pinning our West Campus graduates would please step forward. Audience, I would just ask, we will present 3 graduates at a time. If you could just wait until those 3 names are called, and after that you can cheer and ring your cowbells and do whatever, but just let me get through the 3 names, please. Okay. As soon as I find the names. Ready? Okay. Marissa Andres, Haley Bittner, Madison Bleach. Catherine Burke, Michael Confalone, Jadalise Corporan. Brandy Dowse, Kai Davis, Ashley Dugan. Morgan Dussault, Vagilian Gutierrez, Tabitha Gutowski. Andrea Hemphill, Carrie Kennedy Bryant, Brandy Lindsay. Kelsey Manuel, Gabrielle Marshall, Sarah McArdle. Rebecca Miller, Caitlin Ortiz, Jose Rivas. Brianna Savaris, Natalie Sharp, Renee Sick. Timothy Stromensky. All right, give it up for West Campus. All right, now we will move to the Porter campus. Leslie Bustamante, Nicole Cipollone, Samantha Epifanio. Mackenzie Green, Michaela Hicks, Narcissa Horozovic. Geraldine Jean-Baptiste, Dawn Lineberry, Amanda Maldonado. Cecilia Sufert, Corinne Talega, Xaviera Urrutia. Skylar Warnstadt, Haley Watts, Christy Weiss. All right, for Porter campus. When Florence Nightingale was attending to the sick and wounded soldiers during the Crimean War, lighted candles were used to guide the way for her nurses when making their rounds. Seeing the candle flame followed by the nurse's visit brought comfort to the wounded soldiers. Today, the bright flame symbolizes knowledge, enlightenment, experience, compassion, and hope. The lighting of the lamp is accompanied by the Nightingale Pledge that is recited as an act of dedication to the ideals of nursing. Graduates, as you recite the Nightingale Pledge, listen to the words. Remember that the profession you have chosen is grounded in the knowledge of science, the comportment of professionalism, and the beautiful art of caring. Please pick up your lamps and stand. While the graduates light their lamps, I invite anyone in the audience who is a nurse to stand and recite the Nightingale Pledge with our graduates. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in integrity and to practice my profession ethically. I will maintain competency and be always mindful of patient safety. I will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to elevate the standard of my profession and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and all family matters coming to my knowledge during my nursing practice. With loyalty, I endeavor to devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. Nursing graduates, congratulations on your accomplishments. You may now extinguish your lamps and be seated. Our Dean of Nursing, Dr. Billy Gabbard, was not able to be here to join us on this wonderful occasion, but she has sent a message that she would like me to share with you. So I'm going to read that message to you all. Dear graduates, let me first share how sorry I am that I cannot be with you today to celebrate this momentous occasion. As I like to tell all graduates receiving their nursing pins, the nursing pinning ceremonies are my favorite days of the year. Please accept my sincerest and heartfelt congratulations to each of you. As soon-to-be licensed practical nurses, I cannot emphasize how much you will make a difference each day in the lives of your patients and their families. The knowledge, skill, and competence that you have acquired during your education provide the foundation that allows you to provide safe, effective care to your patients. As you begin your nursing career with the goal to heal, comfort, and help those in your care, my hope for each of you is the following. May you always be empathetic. Your patients need to know that you care. Be an advocate. You will be the voice for your patients who do not have the knowledge that you do. You must speak up and always do what is right for the patient. Be brave. Ask questions and challenge. If something does not seem right, chances are it is not. Healthcare providers are subject to human error. Be the one to prevent the error. Continue to learn. It is your obligation to ensure that your patients have the most competent healthcare providers, so find something to learn each day. Never lose your passion. May nursing be more than a career to you. Each day brings renewed opportunities to make a difference in the lives of those entrusted to you. Sorry. Make decisions ethically and with integrity. Your patients are counting on you to make the right decisions for the right reasons. Be kind. You never know what kind of day someone else is having, and you may be the only person to provide the needed kindness that we all want and deserve. Dr. Gabbard would never want this to be about anyone except all of you. But I need to tell you that what she has written embodies who she is as a nurse. So I hope that you all aspire to be the nurse that she is. She is amazing. So her closing remark is, in closing, congratulations, PN class of July 2022. We are PHSC proud. Go out and make a difference. concludes our ceremony. Please remain seated while our graduates recess through the auditorium. Please be sure to enjoy refreshments in the atrium before leaving. Graduates, there are gift bags for you from Miss Valerie Agostino. So it's all from her communities that she represents. So have a wonderful evening. And if you will start the music, then you guys can go ahead and recess out.